And then, all right. Greg, you there? Oh, what am I doing? Greg, you there? Can you come off camera? I mean, can you show your camera?
Yes. Yes, I'm trying to do that right now. So it's coming up.
All right, there he is. Hey, Greg, same questions here. I'm going to take you through the same thing. By the way, guys, do you notice what we're doing here? Watch this. Listen to what I'm saying here. Not just with your words, but with like what we're doing. We're training you, but guess who else is on this call? Our team. So guess what? I'm maxing out the training. Did you guys get that? I'm training our team on how to look through and evaluate a business so they can do it too. That's how you multiply yourselves. Nugget? Drop it? All right, cool. So, where are we? Okay. How do I move this? Okay, cool. So let's talk about it. Revenue goal. Greg,
250K.
250K?
Yeah.
Why so low?
Why solo? Really want to be realistic, right? I have the same story as one of the guy that you presented. I'm a software engineer, right? I'm coming into this field as a brand new. I have zero clients, so completely, different than, brand that just in the past, before me.
Yep. How much are you making as a software engineer?
About 180.
Okay, so you got to make at least more than that, dude. The time of work you're going to put into this, you have to make more than that for sure. You have to make your target bigger than that because you're not going to want to trade what you're doing to get to like the only difference there between the 180 and the 250. Is it worth leaving your job to go do another thing that you don't know, how to do, and you don't have capacity in it? Is it worth 70,000? It's got to be worth way more because otherwise you're going to quit too early. So you got to put that number up. Give me another number. Something
Let's
that will
make it
make it,
about.
something that will change your life. Because right now that number is not going to change your life, and you know it.
Oh, definitely. I know for sure. So I would go for 1 million.
Okay. See something exciting. You see the energy he got when he said, "I'll go for 1 million," versus just I'll be conservative, $200,000. You see the energy in that. He doesn't want it, but he wants the million. I can hear it, right? So let's go for 1 million. Okay. Yours is going to be kind of simple because you have nothing. Am I right? Or are you working with some
And
clients?
yeah, I'm nothing right now, and I'm
Okay.
coming here referral from Charles.
Are you signing up for the program?
Yes, sir.
Did you already make your deposit and complete it?
Yes, I did it since yesterday, sir.
You better get through, man, because you come from Charles. Charles, if he told you to come, you already know he has the proof and truth. I don't have to tell you anything. But let's say here, okay. So for him, pretty simple, right? 80K, 180K. That's his current revenue. So what he has to do is a replacement math. He has to know how much am I gonna I'm gonna lose 100K, but so I can get 100 about a million. So then the question becomes biggest challenge. What's your biggest challenge right now to get to 1 million?
The biggest challenge right
Yeah.
now, as a startup, I believe, is definitely the leads.
Okay. Leads. All right. Okay. What have you tried to get to 1 million?
As of right now, I already, trying to repertoriate, where I can find, those leads, people in my field and also in the area where I live. I definitely believe there's a potential, out there. So for me, it's, definitely start, networking with someone like Charles
Mhm.
and, being under his, I would say here, mentorship to
Yep.
understand, what I'm getting into and trying to make sure that I'm hitting the right people.
Good. Very good. Okay. So he hasn't tried anything yet. So his is pretty simple, guys. He has nothing. So he's going to start where I tell him to start, right? Which is good because he doesn't have any
Definitely.
preconceived notions about anything else. So from zero to $100,000, he has zero, right? So we're going from zero to 100,000. But I'm going to take him to 1 million. Okay. That same framework I showed you with Brenda earlier Got her. It's going to get her to $700,000 if she wants that. If she doesn't want it and she's like, okay, I don't want it, I'm not willing to do the work that's required, that's okay. But the framework is going to stay the same. She has the 4 quarters laid out for her. Now, I'm going to lay out his really quickly. So there's only, right now, what he really just has to do is create an offer, okay? Create an offer, and you already have it. The assessment, an annual program. That's your offer. Don't change it. Don't make it better. You're not better. Don't change anything to it. Who should he go after? That's his second question. So right here, what he's going to do is offer is his biggest thing. 10K for his offer. He's going to charge 10K per year. Okay. Are you comfortable selling $10,000 or do you want to charge less?
Definitely charge 10K.
Okay, 10K. All right. So 10K is his offer. All right. And his audience, guess who his audience is? Who do you think I'm going to tell him to go after as far as who to help? What do you think? Put in the chat, guys. Who do you think that I'm going to tell him to go after as far as who to market to? Come on. Team, you can't do that. His buddies, his field. Absolutely. Here's why. Jim Clark helped his son, who was a pharmaceutical rep, and his son saved money on taxes, who introduced him to all the doctors. He did $1.3 million with 53 clients in less than 10 months. Okay? So, Gregory, you already solved 2 of the biggest issues. What do I offer? Who do I sell it to? That's it. Now, here's what I will tell Gregory. Do it for yourself first. Go into Tax Maverick, make yourself a tax plan because you make $180,000 a year. Guess what? You probably have a tax problem. So do it for yourself and then go talk to your supervisor, software engineer, supervisor or whatever, who's making 200 300 and say, I did this for me. Do you think I can help you? At no cost or maybe for a little piece of the pie, right? That's what he's going to do. So his core focus here, first 5 clients, okay, at $2,500 a piece. Okay, so that's going to make him 12.5. He's going to make 12.5. How many people work at your company?
As of right now, I'll say I have 2 that I can, definitely reach out.
Okay, 2, and then you ask them if they know anybody. That's it. So there you go. So the target is 5. I'm going to take him to $1 million, but he still is going to get stuck on the 2. I know that. I just know that about mindset at that stage. So he's going to make 12.5, okay? And then he's going to take this 12.5 and guess what? He's going to put into marketing because none of this money is his. In his case, he has other revenue over here. He has $180,000. What I'd tell him is put that $12,000 back into marketing so you can replace your income because you need to replace your income before you get out of that job. You need to be making about $30,000 before you leave the job confidently, right? Because otherwise you're going to be scared. But the only way you do that is to market harder so you can go move the cycle faster. Does that make sense? So this $12,000 is not yours. This is Mark Zuckerberg's. Unfortunately, I wish it was more mine, but it's not. Okay? And so that's what you're going to do right here. You're going to take all this and put it to marketing. And then you're going to get a customer. You're going to get customers for about $2,000. It's going to cost you $2,000 to get a customer, right? On average. So if you talk to Charles, you know that these are his numbers. So 2,000 divided by 12, how many customers is he going to get?
About 6.
6 clients, okay? Each client. So this is equal to 6 clients times $2,500. Okay. What's 6 times 250? Okay, he's gonna make 15,000 off of that. All right. From that 15,000, he's gonna take 2 of these people, and they're gonna pay him times 8,000, right, or something like that. I'll say 8,000, because they're gonna do the annual program with him. So now you add that to 16,000. So now he made 31,000 at the end of this. Okay, you get the math? Software engineers pick up math quick. Okay, so now he's doing $31,000. Now your question is, how long from this to this? How long did it take me from 12,000, from that initial $12,000 to that $31,000? How long did it take me to do that? If it takes me 45 days or 60 days, then my equation is, how can I do that in 15 days? See what I mean? So quarter one up here, 5 clients. Quarter two, 12,000 bucks. So if it took me 90 days, quarter two, and it made me 31,000. So now are you guys following me with the math so far? I don't want to lose anybody. You guys with me? Okay, cool. So I'm going to take it to the next level. All right. So we started with 12. Sorry, we started with 2. We started with 5 clients. 5 times 2,500 equals 12,500. Can you guys tell that I've done this a lot every day with a lot of people? Then we take that 12,500, put it into marketing, equals 31,000. Okay. Then we take this 31,000. Let's say it takes me 90 days to do this. And it takes me 90 days to do this. That's 2 quarters. Okay. The next 90 days, I'm going to take that 31,000 and I'm going to multiply it faster. 31. I'm going to spend that $31,000 in ads. And I'm going to do that same math. So 31,000 divided by 2,000. Okay, so we go 31. Because that's how much it costs him to get a customer, divided by 2,000. So that means he gets 15 customers in the next 90 days. And then he gets 15, and he gets, of those, he had, on the last one, I think he got 2 of the 5 to upgrade, 2 out of the 6. So that's about a 33%. So we'll use the same thing here. He'll get 4 people times 8,000, okay? Times 2,500 bucks. Okay, I'm just showing you guys the math, how I'm getting to these numbers over here. Okay? So 15, and I'm doing it fast because we got to go. 15 times 2,500, 37.5 over here. And then he makes 8 times 4, 32K. So 32 plus 35. He takes 31, and then he makes 67K. All right? Right there, he has a decision to make. He says, Dan, I don't want to work as a software engineer. Now he has the confidence to do that. Okay? Took you 90 days to do that. How do you take it to $1 million? Here's how you do that. Your next 90 days will look like this. You take 67. Now, this is assuming you never get better, Greg, which you're going to get better at every stage. This is assuming everything stays the same, which it's not. But you take that and you do the same multiple. So it's like 2x times 2. That gives me about 120. Okay, right? And that's per quarter. So now, how much are we making per month at this stage here? 67, right? Times 2. So he's making about 130. So 130. Okay, now he's making 130. 130K, which you divide that by 3. He's making 44,000. 44,000 a month. And so here's what I tell Gregory in this stage here. Increase this price. Instead of 8,000, you go to 16,000 and you double everything. And I say, Gregory, instead of 4 people, I want you to get me 8. So now you doubled both. You go 8 times 16. 8 times 16,000. 8 times 16,000. Now he's doing an extra $120,000 on top of that. And now that's $88,000 a month. You guys know how much $1 million a year business is per month? $83,333 a day. And he's making $88,000 a day within 12 months. I mean, a month. You guys can all take a breath. I know I did a lot of math with you guys, and that's kind of what I do all day, all the time. So, Gregory,
Yes, sir.
it's all math. If you notice, it's all math. I'll end on this thing. Here's the team that you're going to need. Okay, come back here. Here's the team you're going to need. So when you're doing this, it's going to be you. Then you're going to have a fulfillment person. You're going to have a appointment setter. I'm going to say appointment setter. Fulfillment or tax person. Fulfillment. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Salesperson. Success manager or retention manager. Okay. So now you do 2, 4, 6, 8, $1 million with 5 people. That's the team you're going to need to get to $1 million. Inside our program, Greg, you're going to see this exact formula laid out for you, and it shows you what I'm just showing you here. It's going to show you in there that exact step-by-step process, the exact team you're going to need to make that happen. But to do $1 million, you're going to go this. You're going to go one person, person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4. Okay? And then you're person 5. And that takes you to $1 million a year. That's the team, buddy. So, woo! Yeah, give it up for Gregory, huh? I did a lot of work in a little time frame.
Oh yeah, thank you.